Look at this at number 36. We stay right in the same state. We go to the arch rival and we look up one Mack Brown in North Carolina. Coming off a 9-5 season and trip to the ACC championship game. And for North Carolina to get to a conference championship game, that seems like an excellent season, right? Drake May at quarterback, potential Heisman winner, candidate from last season with 45 touchdowns. That all looks good on the surface, explosive offense. But my goodness, they were 8-1 at one point in this season, and they just tanked against some marginal teams. They got blown out by 29 points, and Clemson didn't really beat anybody that good outside of Florida State the rest of the season. So this was a marginal football team that had some flash, that looked good against the likes of a awful division. Almost pulled off an upset in the Holiday Bowl against Oregon. So where does North Carolina football stand right now? Well, they got to find some defense. They got Gene Chizik in to orchestrate the defense, and they were awful early. They got marginal later in the season. Mack Brown came in, and I got to say, a lot of people questioned that hire, including myself to a certain extent. I didn't ridicule it, but I just said, I don't know that you necessarily want to go after a guy that's on the downside. But look at Mack Brown and his career. You got to credit not just the national championship at Texas, but you got to credit how much better North Carolina was the first stint with Mack Brown versus where they were before and after Mack Brown. Same with Texas. Before Mack Brown, after Mack Brown. Same now with North Carolina during the second stay prior to Mack Brown with Larry Fedora. He makes programs better. How much better, though? It looked like the leap was going to be dramatic. In that 2020 season, they went to an Orange Bowl. They had Sam Howell at quarterback. They went from a 2-win football team to a 7-win team. But now they've somewhat stagnated. The defense has to get better. The recruiting says that the defense should be better. All right, 30-22 is Mack Brown at North Carolina, the number 36 program in all of college football.